Hey everybody, it's Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin, and I'm just hopping on. As a surprise, I even forgot to send out my telegram. I just thought of that. I'm gonna be in trouble. I was just working on a wine glass order for More Than Words Gifts here in Memphis, and I thought y'all might like to be in on that. Let me see. Probably should. I'm on. You okay?
What?
Uh-huh. Sorry, y'all. Impromptu. We did not plan this. So I've got to see if I even have friends come join me. Let's get going here so I can see any comments. If you're watching... Hey, everybody. It's Lindy. We did not plan. If you are watching on replay, comment #replay or say hello. Tell me where you're from. Tell me if you're new. Hey, Susie. Hey, Cindy. I thought I was going to be here all by myself today. Hey, Debbie. Lori. Y'all come on in. I remember when I asked y'all for some ideas, somebody said, hey, Nancy and Sandra, that you'd like to see how I paint on glass. So we're going to do that today. Hey, Gwen and Kelly, Maureen. I'm so glad you could be here. Let's see, it's 12:24 here, my time, Central. So, hey, Mavis. Hey, Vicky. Robin. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it last night, Robin. Hi, Benita. I don't have my pearls on today. I'm so casual today, y'all. Oh, my goodness. It's been a morning. Hey, Opa. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Linda. Yeah, so this is just kind of off the cuff. Like I said I would do. Just bring y'all along for some of the things I'm doing. Are you, Benita? Good, good. Well, I need to do these. I have about, honestly, maybe about, is it 16 more to do for them? Or maybe even more than that. So, it's getting better, Susan, now that I'm here with my friends. Hey, Sharon. Thanks for tossing the taters, Opa. Good, Kelly. Shh, we'll be quiet. Hey, Kathy. There's Kathy from Digital Deco Designs. I'm so happy you're here. I am pretty good today, Vanetta. Things are picking up now. Things are picking up. Not a great morning, but you know what? We're here and we're going to have a good time. So what we're working on today, I'm going to show y'all kind of my process for doing my Skyline, Memphis Skyline wine glasses for a local gift shop here in Germantown, Tennessee. Oh, thank you, Kathy. This was kind of, well, it was slept on and one side had a mind of its own, so had to just tame it with some bobby pin. Last minute decision. Hey, Tammy. Nikki! Girl, how are you doing? I bet you're supposed to be working. I'm not going to tell anybody. Hey, Jackie and Teresa. Let me grab my, let me show you what we're doing. I meant to have this over here for you to show you. And we're having to change up our plan a little bit for this afternoon. I was doing an outdoor little project. Kathy, I think it might even be a fun one for you to do with Darren. I think it would be really cute. Hey, Shonda. But it's going to rain this afternoon. I mean, storm. So I shifted gears and I'm prepping another one that we'll do in here. And then I thought I'd do a little bonus one in here. Watching more? Okay, good. I'm just glad you're here. So these are, I do stemmed, I do stemless. I just do them in sets of 4. I cannot find the blue ones anymore. I wish I could. Those are my favorite. I love how they turn out. And this is just my design. Can you see that it says Memphis? How do I, at the bottom, you barely see it. I need to put some, now can you see it says Memphis? There you go. I had done a really large painting, abstract painting. Hey, Felicia, Diane, and Susie. Who was above Susie? Oh, Crafting with Grace is here. Hello. Hey, Rhea. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. Nicole's here and Debbie. Got home from a Oh, wow, Tammy, I need to be doing that. I've got to get back to walking. But I had a large canvas, and I just wanted to play. This has been at least 2 years ago, maybe 3. And I looked at our actual Skyline here in Memphis. And although this is not completely true to what ours is, I did do the buildings. Of course, I don't want to say I dumbed them down, but I wanted it to be just abstract and colorful. I've done a Memphis Skyline in blues and grays, very soft and subtle. Yes, I wouldn't put them in the dishwasher. It says you can, I just wouldn't. I cure these, and I recommend hand washing anything that you have that's hand painted like this, just to be on the safe side. Oh no, don't go to that trouble. That's all right. We've got these, and she doesn't mind. She does not mind as long as they come in sets of 4. So I change it up a little bit for her every now and then. Hey, Luann. Hey, LaDonna. So I just looked at the buildings, the main buildings, and simplified them. And our bridge, technically, if you look at our Skyline, is going to go out from the buildings. But in my version, I wanted to do the bridge. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Memphis Bridge, the M Bridge, behind the buildings. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to show you my process for doing these, just for fun. I would have been sitting here by myself doing it. Yeah, I don't ever recommend that. There's, even when you get one of those nice tumblers, when you buy those on Etsy or the handmade ones, don't put them in the dishwasher. And I think it says that hand wash only. I kind of baby my hand painted wine glasses, but I've had no complaints about the paint ever coming off, because we're going to use a special paint, and I'll tell you how we cure them. So I'm going to start with my little lime green building. This is how I start out, and we use multi-surface satin acrylic paint. This is Happy Green. What you want to look for is a little sticker on the top like this, because you can use it on wood, you can use it on metal, or you can use it on glass. So it's an enamel paint, but you're going to look for multi-surface like this one. This is an enamel paint. It's got a wine glass on the top. So you're going to see that, and I just get them at Hobby Lobby. The silver I use is a metallic, and it's Ceramcoat Select. It's multi-surface. But you'll see on the directions on the side, pardon me, to get up close, to do this. You'll see on the side, it'll tell you, shake well, dry 1 hour between coats. It cleans up with soap and water. You're going to then get directions. It says, they're top rack, dishwasher safe when cured. Again, I don't do that. I don't trust it. After painting, bake to cure as follows. You air dry it for 1 hour, and I do that. I put them all on a baking sheet, and these, I usually turn them upside down. It doesn't matter, but you put them in a cold oven, a cool oven. You don't turn it on, and then you turn the oven to 350. Let it come up and do its thing for 30 minutes. And then you just shut the oven off, turn the oven off. Here I am in the South. Hey, Regina. Hey, Denise. So you let the oven cool back down so you don't crack the glass, obviously. And like I said, I always hand wash mine. And I do tell my gift shop to let people know to hand wash them. But I don't include like instructions for that, and we have never had anybody complain, so they probably are top rack dishwasher safe. So one thing you want to do in the beginning before you paint glass is I take an alcohol wipe. It's just easier for me, but you can use a cotton ball with alcohol on it. I just got a whole box of these at, I don't know, Walgreens or Target or something, and I just wipe them down with alcohol. That's going to make your paint adhere better. I've been called Blondie before. That's okay. I understand. Hey, Michelle. I'm so glad so many of y'all could hop on with me. Just, you know, I didn't send the telegram out. I forgot. I'm so in the habit of doing it before our scheduled lives, but this week, you know, I promised you I'd just pop on anytime I could. Hey, Penny. And so I was thinking, I really need to get busy and paint some more wine glasses. And I thought, well, why can't I bring y'all along? I did not, Charita. I just was having a bad hair day. I slept on it funny. And in all honesty, did not feel like washing it today and starting that whole process. And so I just pulled little strips of it back and bobby pinned it. What do you do before you paint? I just use an alcohol prep pad. You can use alcohol on a cotton ball, but you just want to wipe down your glass surface with alcohol, and it dries almost immediately. Good morning, Jody. It's afternoon here, but it's morning there. Hey, Diane. Thank you, Tammy. I was hoping y'all wouldn't mind doing this. Hi, Linda and Rose. Oh, more of y'all are coming. Okay, we're going to shake up our lime green and start painting. There's a whole little process I do with my little Skyline. If you're just hopping on, we're painting one of my Memphis Skyline wine glasses. I'll show you the process, and it takes a while. We won't be able to do start to finish today, but you'll know exactly how to do it in case you want to make some. And I want to try glass etching soon too. I really do. Now I have my little, I pulled my brushes. I'm particular about what brushes I use on my Skylines because this local gift shop orders a lot. They sell a lot. Hey, Cindy, I forgot to send out my telegram. It's Enamel Paint. You're going to see this sticker on the top, and it's made for metal, wood, or glass. So it's I have had no trouble with it. Is Amanda here too? Hey, Amanda. Hey, Ann. So these are my little paint brushes I use for my Skylines, and I do these wine glasses a lot for More Than Words. Do you have any of the blue Memphis wine glasses for sale? I wish I did, Luann. I can't. This is my only one. This one's mine, and I cannot find the blue ones anymore. Hey, Tiffany, thank you so much. Thank you. What I need to do is paint some of them to keep here for my local customers. And for those of you who don't know, I have Skyline prints, block prints for several cities. I've got Nashville, Chicago, New York City, Mobile, Alabama. I'm trying to think of where all I have done Skylines. I used to do them for another local shop. Catch the replay. Oh, okay, Ann, I totally understand. Hey, Patty. Hey, Joyce. I'm painting some Skyline, Memphis Skyline glasses for More Than Words. I have looked up, and they're selling like hotcakes out there. So she's been ordering a bunch. We just sent, I think I did a dozen for her in the last order that just went out not too long ago. So, as you can see, that first coat is going to look streaky and transparent. Hey, Robin, Seattle. Did I do Seattle? I'll have to look. I'll have to look and see. I don't have any Oregon ones. These are not even special brushes. They're not expensive brushes. Some of these are Marte, which is in my Amazon shop. This one is one of my AIEX favorite brushes. It's in our Amazon shop. But the reason, these are quite the endeavor. You know, it's not something that you're just gonna take a design, slap it on there, cure it, and every glass is hand painted with 3 coats to give it that opacity. Catching you live on the lunch break, Donna. I watched the replay of Chris cooking last night. I was laughing. He surprised everybody with those eggs. I know. Somebody after the fact watching on replay fussed at us for doing that. She did not like that. Some people need a sense of humor. And then she thought that he was for real saying it was a bad egg and it was gonna harm the dog. He was just, that's just his silly sense of humor. I'm so glad y'all are my people and you understood. My mother, if y'all could have seen her face, that would have gone viral. If I could have videoed my mom's expression, because she didn't know what happened. She was sitting there and I saw it. I was laughing at it. I turned around and she was going, "What? It was bad? What just happened?" Oh, she's so cute. I'll be excited for her to come over here and go live with me on Thursday and chat with y'all. And she's funny. Most times she doesn't mean to be, but she is. She cracks me up. He is a funny one. Hey sis, I'm so happy to see you. I get to see you more these days. How is that? Could you, LaDonna? I was hoping so. Oh, Chris can make my mother laugh. Oh, well, he makes everybody laugh. His specialty is me, my mother, and Trish. Oh my goodness, he makes us laugh. Okay, now, because my little white building and my red building are out front, I start skipping. I go to yellow. Excuse me. Hey, Janet. Oh, Nancy, prayers for you. I just pray it goes well. We got to pray for Nancy and her bladder surgery. Thank you, Anne. I'm so glad y'all understand his silly humor and you don't mind it. I know, Jody, that's his specialty too. Hey, Gail. He gets tickled when he tickles us, and he's just funny. He does, Regina. Yes, that funny side of my dad that was just the best. Okay, so we're gonna go that my yellow one's a little bit taller, and again, I modeled each building off the buildings in the Memphis Skyline. Their window shape and configuration and everything. So at least they would be recognizable, even though this is abstract. You can still tell. Of course, the Memphis Bridge and the pyramid are always going to give away the Memphis Skyline. So let's see. We're going to do a little. I'm going to show it to you as soon as I get this part done. Again, very, very transparent on that first coat. That's why it takes 3 coats. And this is where we'll end up. When I paint on windows, it takes multiple coats. Of course, with a window, you can't cure it. So I have to tell people, don't put Windex on it. Don't try to clean it. You'll have to dust it with a soft brush or rag. But I haven't painted a window in a while, and I've been itching to lately. So we may be doing that very soon. I just remembered somebody had suggested that I show y'all how I paint on glass, and this was the perfect opportunity. I did not plan this today. I have lots of fun things planned out for y'all this week, whether it's on the scheduled live or the little pop-on live, but this one even on my schedule. Okay, just like that. So the reason I have several different little brushes. I like the flat brush to make these square buildings. And it's smoother, goes on smoother. Oh yes, I'm so thankful. I really am. Oh. Daughter 10 years later. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, we miss my older son so very much out there in Colorado. We have not laid eyes on him in person in 3 years now, and that's way too long for this mama. Hopefully soon. He's on the, hold on, he talks loud on the phone. Let me shut this door. Shut my studio door because he's loud. Oh, there comes the rain. Those are big drops. Thank you, Tammy. That's our painting that we're doing this month. We'll probably do that next week. Once I get through celebration week, we will have the paint party for that. It's in our online shop. It's just $10, but I think it's going to be a fun one. It's so colorful. Those are big old raindrops. Can y'all hear that? Also, I'm going to have to show this. I'll show this one live at 4 o'clock. Tanya made that for me. Thank you, Amanda. I thought it had a kind of a boho vibe. Thank you, Cindy. It's just a little whimsical boho owl. That's why I can't do my 4 o'clock live outside like I had planned, so I'm having to shift gears on that one. So this is what I do, kind of assembly line. I try to do at least 4 at a time. Sometimes I'll line up 12 all across my table and go down one at a time, paint one building at a time. So when I get back to the first one again, it's ready for me to do the second coat. Got on and Facebook kicked me off. That was rude. Rude. Hey, Tanya. I just hopped on. I was just talking about you. Oh, that sounds so good. I love Pyro's pizza. That sounds delicious. Okay, we've done all of our yellow buildings for the first go around. And this is one of those projects that I have to have I've got some time set aside for it, because it's not something I can just stop and do something else, because I'll forget where I am in the process. So, oh yeah, we're getting some this week. We sure are. We needed it. Yeah, I can't just stop in the middle of it because I can't remember where I am in the process usually. And so I need a chunk of time to do a whole set. So I'll take sometimes like a Saturday morning and I'll have, it dries pretty fast, Sherry. I put on, you can see I put it in thin layers and just build it up layer by layer. It takes 3 layers. Now I don't on the black part. I just do 1 layer. Tons of rain this morning, probably what we got last night. Oh, you're not getting any there. It just all of a sudden started those big old drops and it's stopped now, but it's supposed to, there's more of a chance this afternoon right around when I was going live, so I didn't want to risk that. Okay, this one is just a little taller than the yellow one. As many of these as I do, I still check myself by looking at my wine glass. Make sure I'm placing it just right. I don't trust myself to remember exactly. And this building has this little piece on the top, and then it also has a point with an antenna on it. And it's a prominent Memphis building in our Skyline. Yeah, it just starts and stops real fast, Tanya. I'm going to take my other brush and do this little pointed piece on the top so I don't mess it up. I've tried to do it with my square brushes, saving time, and it's not worth it. It's, Luann, it may get there. It just, that was strange. It just started and stopped really quickly. Big old drops. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, definitely. I'll have it up on, you know, I'll post it and I'll get it up on YouTube as well. So far, I'm caught up. I have everything we've done so far on YouTube for you if you want to watch replays there. Oh, those are scary, Michelle. Oh, we've had some terrible straight line winds here in Memphis before. That's scary. I was never afraid of wind before that. Regina, what did you think of the spicy pimento cheese? You're the second person who said they made it yesterday after I did that live. I'm excited to hear what y'all think. Hey, BJ. I'm happy you did too. This is impromptu, just hopping on to paint these wine glasses for my local gift shop that orders them. I can't make them fast enough for them. And that's a good thing. I'm thankful. It's a lot easier, isn't it, Benita? And over there I have them all organized so you can just go straight to videos, click the videos tab. You can look up playlists, and I have all of Mr. T's videos on a playlist. I have mine on playlist, and also just general Facebook lives that we do. So, you know, you're able to, and there I make a thumbnail for you with a picture of what we do in that one, and you get the title. It's so much easier if you're watching on replay. Hey, Darlene. Do you use glass paints? Yes, definitely, Tanya. And then I cure it. Oh, Vicky, good luck. I don't like the dentist. Don't seal them, Beverly. I cure them. Oh, I've missed you too, Patsy. When you buy these enamel paints that have this on the lid, so you know that it's safe, it's good for glass, or it's what you use on glass. It will also have the directions on the side of every bottle on how you cure the paint to the glass. I do these in batches, like I said, sometimes even 12 at a time, and I put them on a baking sheet. And that's just, you know, you want it stable. These are wine glasses. You want a stable support, and put them in a cool oven, and then turn the oven on 350 and let it heat up with the glass in there, and cook it 350 for 30 minutes, and then turn your oven off. Don't pull out the wine glasses. I'm sorry, you were on a phone call. It was really loud, so I shut the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's all you do. You let the glasses cool before you pull them out so they don't crack. Okay, so we've got all our little blue buildings. That's our first coat on those. Hi, Vicky. Oh, Jody's going to the dentist today too. Hey, Leanne, surprise, surprise. I just hopped on. Oh, okay. All right. Have you seen Chris at all? Okay. Alrighty. Now I've got my, what color, this is turquoise, just turquoise. And again, it's got a wine glass on it. Always look for that on the lid, or you can get enamel paint. I really love the folk art. I think all of these may be folk art. They are, yeah. Except for this one. I do have my silver ceram coat, but it's a multi-surface, metallic, and a red. If you have any doubts, just read on the side. It'll tell you $3.50. It's a cleaning. Oh yeah, I am too. These, I get them from all over the place. I just try to find my best because I have to make so many of them. You can order them on Amazon. If you're only going to do a few, I mean, you can go to Dollar Tree and pick them up if you want to. I think I've seen wine glasses there. So yeah, you, if you're just going to paint you a set, you know, look at a picture of your city's skyline. Well, you don't even have to. You can paint, I have painted all kinds of things on glasses before. You can paint all kinds of fun things, polka dots or flowers or your name. I've got a coffee mug. I'll show it to you at 4 since we're doing this. It's in the kitchen. But I painted this girl on it, and she's just got, her hair is all flowers, and I put my name on it. So, and you cure it the same way. Now this building, it's another prominent building in our skyline. It looks like stair steps, and it's right next to this building. So I'm going to go right up next to it with this turquoise. And I try to do just a thin, even coat. And that's that one. Hey, Sarah. If you can paint, you can. Y'all can do this. Thank you, Sue. I've got my, you know, I did the tater bug rice paper piece live last week with y'all, and I did it on wood, and y'all told me to seal it with triple thick, so I got me some triple thick, and I did that Saturday, and boy, it needs to sit outside. You do it on a pretty day where you can sit it outside for a while, because that stuff has a smell. And still, every time, even today, it wasn't as bad, but today when I walked in my studio, I could still smell it. And so yeah, just beware if you've never used triple thick before. It stinks, or it's pungent. I'm not gonna say it's necessarily stinky, but it's pungent. And I should have painted the wood white underneath. Lesson learned, but that's okay. Hey, Darlene. Do you paint it free-handed on the glass? I do. I sure do. I have a video from, I believe, last spring. I'm sure it's on YouTube as well, because I think I moved everything over there too. And I painted a barrister's cabinet door window. You know, Moidle found me these 4 barrister cabinet doors, and I think I've got 2 left, but they're long, you know, that you lift up on it and it slides back, and then you can get to the books, but you could see the books through the cabinet window. So I painted a floral long ways on one of those windows, and it was on Alive. Yes, I've shown that live too. You can print it out and put it in your glass and then just outline it. You know, it's like a stencil, but on the inside. You just paint it that way. Just got back from the store, Michelle. Okay, so now we are to the silver. We're going to do the pyramid, and our pyramid is like all like mirrors, glass. What was that? I think something's running back and forth behind my ivy on my fin. I bet that's one of my chipmunks. But he hadn't come out yet. I haven't seen what it is. You better hide. We've got dogs. There he goes. That's my chipmunk. Oh, he's so cute. painting what kind of paint, Jermaine? Enamel paint, multi-surface. You're going to look for this on the lid. The sticker will be on the lid, and I just get them at Hobby Lobby. Wait, not original. What do you mean? Going to share and watch from the start since I'm... Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, Betty. Okay, let me get my square brush back out of the water. Yeah, please do. You want to, the first step you want to do, well, what I do is, I do wash mine first. I like to, I just like to start with them clean. And then I take my alcohol prep pad and rub them down with alcohol. So that's going to help the paint to adhere better. And, you know, you want to give it its best shot at staying on that glass. But that curing process really does the trick. So let me show you how I do my pyramid here. It's hard to see on that first coat, but there's my pyramid. Are they, Patsy? I don't think we have anything they can destroy back here. I think they live under the storage building because the dogs go sniffing under there a lot, but they'll run between mine and my mom's backyard through the fence. They'll run on that the crossbars of the fence here, and then they'll go down in the middle of the two fences here and go over into her yard. I just think they're so cute. Sometimes they will come out. They're careful to come out over here because we do have dogs. But they'll come out and get a little bird seed off the ground, but that's about all. But I'll admit, we've seen a few dead ones. Bo used to live on a ranch in the country before he lived here. And that little booger is a killing machine. And only rodents. He doesn't bark. He wouldn't bite anything else. Doesn't bother the birds. But a rodent is off limits to Bo. So you can see this. If I'm going to do a set of 12 of these for the store, I'm going to set aside a whole day where I know I'm just painting wine glasses. And boy, I've got to be in the frame of mind because it is tedious. It's kind of mind-numbing. You're painting the same thing over and over. It wouldn't be for y'all because you'd just be painting a few or one. Go to Dollar Tree and grab one of those white coffee mugs that they have and make your own coffee mug that way. You know, paint anything on it and cure it the same way. And you're not out anything except, you know, you'd have to get the paints. But you can use this paint on wood as well. It's not just for glass. All right, there's my pyramids. And now we go back. Pause me. Elizabeth Bauer called me. And I'm on Facebook Live on my phone, so I can't answer. Elizabeth, I'm sorry. Sorry. So, you go back. Now I'm going to show you, even at the second coat, it's my preference to do 3 coats. You could do more. If you're happy with less, that's fine. But I'm going to show you how it builds up. So there's the green. It'll start to get more and more opaque. Barbara, that's okay. I just hopped on a whim to hang out with y'all while I painted some wine glasses for my local gift shop. And after you do the first coat, the second and third coat are fast. You know, you're just going right over the top with another thin coat, and it speeds up. But the first coat on all of them. Hi, Kathy. Oh, that would make a really cool gift, Wendy. That's a great idea. Coordinating with the coasters. Love that. All right, so there's all 4. That's how quick the second coat goes. It starts to get easier. Oh, thank you, Kathy. This was, yeah, I heard she answered the phone. Tanya answered the phone when she called her because Tanya must have been on her iPad. But yeah, I have wonky hair today. I slept on it and, oh wait, I need yellow now. Slept on it, had one side sticking out. I thought, well, we're just going to pin that back and call it a day. Thank y'all for putting up with me. And I won't keep y'all through this whole process, but I just thought it might be interesting for you to see, you know, how you can do one day live. Why don't we just paint one mug or something, and we'll paint something pretty on it. I'll get out my mug before my 4 o'clock live today and show it to you, how it ended up. And I did it quite a while ago. And it still looks just like when I first painted it. Oh, you answer on your watch. Oh, I don't even have my watch on. I should have run in there and got my watch and put her on my live too. Call back, Elizabeth. But anyway, I'll set aside like a Saturday and get a bunch of, like 12 going at once, a whole assembly line along my table, and turn on a video or something, podcast, and just go to town and kind of lose myself in that. I just have to be in the right frame of mind to do it, or it will bore you to tears. At least it does me. There are times when it can really relax me too, to just, and I feel, you know, like I'm getting something done too. You have a squirrel named Mr. Georgie who comes to the top of my magnolia tree and stares at me through the masters. Oh, that's so cute. Oh no, he was eating all the magnolia bulbs. Oh, I love magnolia trees. When I was growing up and we lived with my grandmother, she had a beautiful magnolia tree out front that I would climb, and we would cut, when we were having a get together at the house, we would cut the magnolia blooms and put them in a pretty fireplace just for decoration. Very pretty. You don't see them in Louisiana, Michelle, huh? Hey Barb, how are you doing today? Yeah, I love the chipmunks. Did I get all 4? See, this is why I can't get distracted. I lose my... I think I did all 4. So, you get the gist of it. Yeah, I've been watching my hummingbirds out here today. I never made it out into the studio yesterday. We had a lot of other stuff going. You know, getting ready for Chris's live and making preparations and stuff. But I'm in here all day today, and the little hummingbirds have been coming. See, right now, if I were doing the live that I had planned for 4 o'clock today, it'd be perfect out there. But we're supposed to have more storms coming, so I'm going to do something hopefully equally as fun. Something I've never tried before. It will be on glass, I'll tell you that. It may not work, but I think it's going to be something y'all might really enjoy. I think it's something I might really enjoy. A new technique, which I'm always down for, you know, trying something new. Oh, Betty, she had so much fun. I was so glad she walked over, and it's going to be fun, you know, with that. I don't need to do that. It's going to be so much fun Thursday when she just comes and hangs out and we chit-chat. Oh, you know, I was just thinking about that. I set her up for Thursday. We may do my little outdoor thing as an impromptu live. whenever we can fit it in and whenever the weather decides to cooperate with us. Oh, good, good, good. Hola, Manny. I'm so happy you're here. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Regina. It's something I've not tried before. I'm going to tell you. It's one of those things like we did with the black glue and the watercolors. It's going to be along those lines, and but totally different. You remember we did our little pet portraits the easy way, and so it's going to be something kind of like that, and I think it'll be fun if nothing else. No, Tanya, you and I need to get together and etch. That's what we need to do. I want to learn that. Y'all know Tanya's here. She's going to be here Saturday for, we've got something planned. And I asked her specifically if she would do this certain thing with me on Saturday. And I can't wait. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh and cut up and just have a really good time. I'm telling y'all, when Tanya and I get together, she keeps me in stitches. That woman is funny. She makes me laugh. And she's a sweet, sweet lady too. Talented. Jody, did you watch my alcohol, the alcohol burning video? Lord knows I would not do gunpowder. You know, that scared me out of my mind. Okay, one more coat on this, and I'm going to show you just how it's built up, and then I'm going to let y'all set y'all on your way and not take up your whole afternoon. I know, I'm so glad Amanda's here. I think it'll be fun, Amanda. And you're live at 7:30 tonight. I'm looking forward to that. I always look forward to that, hanging out with my friend. Amanda makes me laugh too. Okay, so you can see how they're starting to really pop now, as opposed to the one coat on the pyramid. So the second coat, I'm using an enamel paint by Folk Art, and you're going to want, who asked me that? Lori. You're going to want to see something like this on the lid, or like this. You'll know it's made for glass, metal, or wood, and you'll have to cure it after you paint it. And for me, these are, if you missed it, these are for a local gift shop. They have another big order that they placed with me, and I do them in batches. So I like to do my buildings. This is the Memphis Skyline. I like to do my buildings 3 coats, 3 thin coats. That's just my preference, because they are pretty transparent on that first coat. Oh, you didn't, Tanya? I always go for, when I know I'm painting, looking for a glass paint, I go toward the enamel paints, and you'll usually see. Now, this one is the exception. This is my ceram coat, but it is multi-surface, and it'll say that, multi-surface, and that's when you know it's good for glass, too. The whole Tate family makes me smile and laugh. You're so sweet, Barb. Y'all make us happy. Sharon, I know that's on my list to put together for you this afternoon. I appreciate that so much. I don't think I ever thought to put some of my other Skyline blocks in our online shop. I probably should, in case, you know, y'all are from any of those cities or would like to. Oh, I did London too. I just thought of that. I did do London as well. Now our pyramid's starting to pop. What's that? When all this celebration ends and you get caught up, I still would love my pet watercolor. I've got that. I saved your, yes, Sarah, thank you. You may need to send me a little nudge when this week is over, because we're going to go into low gear after this week, because we are going to blow it out this week. But come next Monday, it's back to low gear, and so I can get some of that stuff done. I need to catch up. How do you make the paint last? Do you mean how to cure it onto the glass? Every bottle will have the directions on the side, but it's really simple. I'll just take my set of paints. You need to, once you finish your coats, however many coats you want to do, give them about an hour to just dry sitting there. I put them on a cookie sheet, put them in a cold oven, turn it up to 350 degrees, and for 30 minutes, you let them stay in there for 30 minutes, and then you turn the oven off and let the oven cool back down before you take the glass out so they don't crack. I'll still be around. I'm still going to be on my usual schedule, Regina, but I just won't be doing, you know, we won't be doing as many, so never fear. So now that's 2 coats. I'll do a 3rd coat on all these buildings, and then I start the little white one and the red one. And as I'm doing the white one and the red one, I will then put the bridge, and I'll write Memphis on the bottom of it. You know what? Let me go on and, do I want to write? No, y'all don't worry about that. And so once I have all the buildings on the way I want them, then I have to go back and do all the little windows. So it's a process, but I'm going to stop this now so I'll remember I'm at the 3rd coat. Let me just show you this. So I did the triple thick on it, but it's really, really see-through, and you can see all the fibers and the rice paper. Now this is just going to hang in here for me, so it'll be fine. I did add, wait, let me get to that end. I did add tater bugging to it, because I thought that would be fun. Is the paint water cleanup? It sure is. Yeah, I just clean them just like I do with acrylic paints. But I do wish now that I had painted my wood white first. But anyway, I thought I'd let y'all know how it turned out. I sealed it on Saturday. It doesn't smell now, but hey, Tony. But it's that triple thick. Woo! I still get a whiff of it when I walk into my studio first thing. So I will show y'all. I'll show y'all my coffee mug that I painted several years ago when I come on at 4. And we may have to do that for a live. That would be fun. I should have just planned that for today, but I've got something else I really want to try and see if y'all like it. Put this on a t-shirt too. This? Is that what you meant, Tony? My Memphis Skyline? I do have Memphis Skyline t-shirts, but they're my other design. Y'all don't laugh at my socks now. I'm just chilling today, but I'll show you. Let me see what Skylines I have. This is where I store all my woodblock print designs. Here is my Skyline folder. Now, these are the originals. Let's see what we got, because I can't remember. Safe travel for your daughter. She's flying in from London. Ah, how about that, Nancy? Okay. So there's my Memphis painting. That's what we're doing on these wine glasses, minus the sky and sun. This is what we have on our woodblock. Well, we put all of these on woodblock prints, but this one is on mugs and t-shirts, and this same store that orders my wine glasses orders a lot of these, you know, the mugs and the apparel. She orders a lot of the apparel. There's sweatshirts and t-shirts and all that. That's my my more subtle Memphis Skyline. And I just did one without Memphis written across the top. So, okay, I've got New York City. I've got London. And I did these several years ago. Mobile, Alabama. And you think, why Mobile, Alabama? Well, my printer at the time, sweet friend of mine, is from Mobile, and I was born in Mobile, so I had to do it. Got Chicago. That was a fun one. It's got the little Ferris wheel. Oh, do you, Tony? Okay, well, I need to put them in my online shop then. Chattanooga. And I think I left 2 wine glasses that I did the other day in the oven. Now that I think about it, I better go get those out. So there's Chattanooga, Tennessee. And Nashville. Those are the ones I have so far. Maybe I'll get back to Skylines one day. Do some more Skylines. These were fun to do, Sarah. Thank you. Tony messaged me, okay, about that, and I'll work that out with you. Because I've got, it's so funny in here, tucked in little nooks and crannies and on the shelves, I have wine glasses, all different kinds. She wants them in, at least in sets of 4. She doesn't care if I mix and match, but she needs at least 4 of each kind. So anytime I get a deal on wine glasses, you know, they're over here, they're washed and ready for me to just alcohol and paint whenever I can. Oh no, Bonnie, well that's okay. I'm about to get off of here anyway, because I need to go eat a bite of something and set up and make sure I know what I'm doing at 4 o'clock. I started a little prep work, but I may need I need to get a few other things ready. Blue Ridge Mountain, Georgia. Oh, I have to look that up. Show me how to paint our 2 sports stadiums next to each other. Oh, me, sports stadiums. I've never done one of those. I'll tell you, here's a good way to do it. Find a picture that you like of that sports stadium and do like we do at our paint parties if you need a template. You simply take that photo and use your graphite paper, or either do your pencil all along the back and then transfer just the outline of that building onto whatever surface you want to paint it on and paint away. Need a nap. Okay, yeah, take a nap and then be back up by 4, okay? I'll see y'all at 4, and I'll get my mug right now while I'm not, before I forget, and bring it back here so that I can show it to you. Okay? All right, see y'all at 4. Bye.